This episode of the Hotrod Show is sponsored by Hookah Up the brand. Very simple, very classy, very sexy. Bring the vibes anywhere you go, baby.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours.
All right, so welcome back to another episode of the Hotrod Show. We got another special guest in the building. You know what I mean? This is the Got Milk episode. You know, we got Milk the Mermaid. She's back in the building.
Period.
You know what I mean? How you feeling today, Milk? Everything good?
I feel wavy.
Wavy?
Wavy.
All right, cool. Shout out to Max B, man. I like that. I like that for you. I ain't gonna front though. You looking a little thicker, man. You do a little spin real quick. You know what I mean? You been eating your Wheaties and all that. Hey. Nah, you look good though. You look good. You look nice. I like that for you. I like that. Damn, how long ago was that? I think that was in May. We did that episode.
Yeah, that was a good episode.
That was a very good episode. Hold on, put the mic a little closer. I want to make sure they can hear you and stuff like that.
Testing.
Nah, look, but since we did that episode, you've been real busy. I saw you had a billboard on Times Square.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How did that feel like?
Shout outs to Breezy's Angels.
Yeah, shouts out to them, man.
Yeah, my two bosses, Chastity and Breezy, they definitely surprised me. I actually won something that's called Angel of the Month.
Angel of the Month. Okay, so that's dope.
So it's basically where the angel that best supports the group, like always shows out, always has the best support. So they gave me that as a gift.
Well, definitely congratulations and shouts out to them. You know what I mean? Word. Since then, you also did some creative directing. You did the whole Surviving Esme thing. You know, I love me some SB on the low though. But how was that? You know what I mean? Because you are pretty creative.
Actually, we all thought of it together. I kind of edited everything and put it together. Me, Million,
Shouts
Tiana.
out to Million.
Shout out to Million.
Yeah,
That's
shouts
my
out to
baby.
all
I
the
love
girls.
her. And Esme was really good too. Like she's good, like playing a character. Like she gets into it. So she definitely did good. So the whole idea was like, you know those reality TV shows where it's like you gotta put yourself through challenges and stuff like that. I was the stylist because you know I have a boutique. So she kind of was helping us promote because Million does hair. Tiana was her assistant. So we kind of thought of it together. It was dope though. It went viral.
Well, tell us. I did see that.
Right.
So shouts out to the Angels and Esme. I think you guys should do more of that with different of the Angels, but that's just me. You know what I mean?
Coming soon.
If it popped, though, I want 10%. I'm just saying. But you are a stylist. You know, I believe it's called Nebulas Closet. Tell us a little bit more about that. You know, you got some of the merch here.
I got some merch here, but Nebulous Closet really came from my sense of style. Like I feel like I don't dress like the normal person. I'm always like bold, especially with my hair. I love statement pieces that's gonna make you say like, wow, like where'd she get that from? So I have like a bag,
the leather jacket,
yes,
purse.
This is cute. I have sunglasses as well.
Okay, got the shades on. You can throw that on right now.
Oh, it's given.
I
also sell like blazers, lashes. I have actually one of my lashes on right now. So
okay, cute.
y'all can see me.
So I'm all about, people coming together, you know what I mean, when it's right. You know what I mean? I ain't no God, not, well, whatever. Anyway, as far as like collabs, I always like to see people collab. Is there anybody that you would like to collab with, whether being famous, not famous?
My baby Scarlet. I want to style her.
Okay. I like that.
I feel like her style is not really understood right now, because she's not new, but she's new right now. Like, but her style, she's more so like, yeah, she a little girly, but she's tomboy. To put it in our perspective, like an Aaliyah. like a modern day Aaliyah.
Okay.
So I want to give her more of like an edgy.
So hold on. So I want to make sure I understand. Are you saying she's a modern day Aaliyah as far as you know what? Aaliyah was a little bit tomboyish.
But she was still like girly with her accessories, her hair, everything. But she was, she was a tomboy.
You're right. And speaking of that though, because that's something I want to touch base on. You were in a reel with Scarlet for her, I think her song No Statements that you know what I mean? I was like, I felt like I made it for a second. Oh, it's lit. I had to calm down. I feel like a groovy. I was like, I gotta chill out, man. You're happy for your friends and stuff like that. So how did that come along? You know what I mean? How did that happen, so to speak?
So actually I had an opportunity to go to a music video and Breezy was like, no, like come do this content with Scarlet. So I'm like, all right, but can I still make the music video, whatever? He was like, that's not important right now. So we went. I was a little nervous because I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know.
You didn't look nervous. You look good. Y'all all look good.
Nothing.
Shouts out to the other girl. I don't know who she is, but the shouts out to her
Brazy. Shout out to Brazy.
Okay,
but
cool.
Scarlet was amazing. Like,
She
she definitely is the type of person like, all right, I'm here to work. Let's do it. But she's a beautiful soul. Like, I love her.
Yeah, she kind of gives that. I've seen some of her interviews and stuff like that. So she makes you kind of like feel for her. But then when she's doing that music, you know what I mean? You too thin. Oh yeah, for sure.
Hungry.
For sure. I would love to interview her. She's from the town, Scarlet. You know what I mean? You always welcome at the Hotrod Show. We can make that happen.
Good word for you.
That'll be fire. But another thing, going back to like your sense of style, you know what I mean? You got the purple hair. You know what I mean? It just so happened that your background is purple.
It's giving great ambiance.
Yes, it is. So that kind of leads me towards the next thing, which is the colors of Milk. What is the colors of Milk?
Coloring Milk is it's okay. Color Me Milk, I started because I just got tired of paying people to color my hair, color my wigs. So I said I might as well teach myself to do it. So I'm also a hair colorist, amongst other things, of course. So for the angels right now, actually, I got like first wig is free.
Okay.
So they just got to get the color and the wig and then tell me what they want, and I'm styling it for my sisters.
Oh yeah, that's smart too. That's good. So you heard it here first. Well, I think you heard it here first. I don't know if they probably heard it already.
They heard it here first.
All right, cool. They heard it here first. Get your wigs, get your colors styled. You know what I mean? Get your mermaid on, get your little Kim on, your Nicki Minaj, whatever you like.
Or you could be all of them in one.
Exactly. Do whatever you like. Right. Get some gumbo in there. You know what I mean? We also told me about something that you were doing for Halloween, the 13 days of Halloween. Tell them about that. I think that's dope.
Yes, I can't wait for that. Actually, I already started. I did kind of like a Venom and Spider-Woman mixture.
Okay.
So that was the first one. But I'm trying to do 13 days leading up to Halloween. So
okay.
I'm also going to promote my hair coloring. So I'm going to get like this red, fiery, like orange mix hair. And I'm going to do like Daphne, Chucky, Ariel, of course.
Okay.
So it's going to be epic.
Check
that out, though. The reel is out. And I know you've seen the reel.
I seen the reel. Keep promoting it.
On the scale of 1 to 10, what's the reel looking like?
I mean, look, I seen it once. I gotta check it out again. You know what I mean? But I'm a little biased because you my friend, so that's why I gotta go look at it again. I don't want to lie on here just because we're friends.
We're gonna talk about it later.
It's like we'll talk about it later. So you also did some modeling. I've been taking a deeper look into fashion and modeling because I went to Daniel's Fashion. So one of them, whatever the case may be. You also did some modeling. You did some exotic dancing, a little bartending and stuff like that. But you went to school for modeling, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what was that like? You know what I mean? What are some of the things that you learned? If you want to get some tips out to the girls, like what's up?
I started it to kind of boost my self-esteem. So to put me more out there, I actually had a teacher in college who like pushed me. He was like, you should model, like you should do this. At first I really didn't believe in myself, but he did. So I started at York and then from there it just went up. I moved to Florida. I was doing a little bit of modeling there, not too much, but I really, really started diving deep into it last year, like maybe like November. But I've been road runner out here.
Okay. So you said you moved out to Florida. You know what I mean? Florida is fire. I love me some Florida. So out there you were doing, I'm assuming, maybe more modeling, maybe more of the dancing and stuff like that. what were you getting into as far as the lifestyle that you're in? Like, what were you doing out there, basically?
I feel like living in Florida, it kind of pushed me to be a woman. Like, growing up, I was really sheltered, not really like street smart. My mother really like held my hand through a lot. So when I finally was on my own, you know, they say sometimes like the kid that when finally let go, they wildin'. I was wilding a little bit. I had to hit rock bottom, but I came back stronger. So it worked out for the best. And I learned myself when I lived there, so to speak.
So Florida was kind of like a gift and a curse, so to speak, like, you know, because it's kind of like it made you do that. It also exposed you to some stuff, but you could kind of say it kind of turned you out a little bit, but in a good way a little bit, because it exposed you to
a
lot. You see what I'm saying?
It did. And actually, I think it didn't go as planned because when I moved there, I didn't have a plan. Because I moved there for a girl. Like,
okay, cool. Oh yeah, well they know you like girls, so it's. I mean, she was bad.
Fire.
Fire.
It was like two worlds in one. Like, she dressed girly and she dressed like tomboyish.
Okay, so lit.
Shout out to Snoop.
Okay.
That's still bae.
Okay, that's what's up. So going back to like the industry that you're in, right? Because something I've always been curious about, but I never knew how to like say it, is the industry that you're in, right? I feel like a lot of men feel like it's nothing that a woman won't do. You know, there's no limits that they don't have when it comes to money, you know, stuff like that. What do you say is some of your limits? You know what I mean? Or do you even think that's true?
I feel like it's a lot of different women in the industry. There's some women who don't care and they'll do anything to go viral. It's some women like me where I do have my limits, because when I first came into this, I was like, I'm not doing nothing too crazy, too raunchy. My ass is not always going to be out, because I want to be known for my craft, my art. Like, I want to be known as a model or a hair colorist or a stylist. But also, I have body, and this is an industry where it's like sex sells. So you got to use what you got. But I'm never going to do nothing that's over the top. It's crazy.
So how do you feel like Milk should be celebrated? Whether it's by your man, your girl, the industry, wherever you want to start.
Honestly, the small things matter to me. Like listening to me, or like if I tell you I like something, maybe next week you'll get it from me, or just surprising me, taking me out somewhere. Even sitting in the house watching TV, eating snacks. I like picnics, long walks on the beach. Like, I'm really like an old soul, I feel like.
Okay, so pretty much simple shit, basically. You know what I mean? And simple things matter. The small things matter.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And I feel like a lot of people, they don't do that anymore. Chivalry really is dead, I feel like.
I can't agree with you, man. I think TV makes it seem that way, because you meet people all the time and you see, you know what I mean, how they treating each other and stuff like that. It's still some good examples. I just think, kind of like music, it's just, we don't see it as much. What's on TV is not what's really going on all the time.
I know it's some people out there that still do that stuff, but it's like, it's slowly dwindling.
You think so?
Yeah, I feel like now it's some more like
sex.
Or just everybody for themselves. Like, I got to get you before you get me. That's what type of world we're living in right now. Literally.
Like that's rough.
Yeah, and it's hard because people like me, I'm very trusting, so I have to learn the hard way sometimes. But I love everybody, literally. Like,
you gotta be careful with that.
Yeah,
everybody doesn't deserve to be,
especially in this industry.
Exactly. You know
Definitely
what I mean?
in this industry.
So in this industry, I would like to think that you have a lot of fans, you know what I mean? Being that your personality, you're hot, you got a nice body, but definitely your personality mixed with your shape and the person you are. I know you got fans. And I know...
Fans is crazy. I do though, but it'd be surprising. It'd be surprising to me, you know, because I don't feel like I'm where I want to be. So it's like, I guess it's because people is outside looking in. So they feel like, oh, I'm with like celebrities and stuff like that. But I treat them regular like. Yeah,
but to somebody else who doesn't have that fan base and stuff like that, they might look up to you or something like that. Or maybe even like, I'm talking about like your male fan base or the females that's attracted to you fan base. You know what I mean? They want to know certain shit.
We kind of touched on that last time. The DMs?
Yeah, the DMs get crazy. The DMs get, but I feel like this time I try to make it a little bit more personalized for you and stuff like that. And you know, I always take polls for people and stuff like that. And they had some crazy questions. I'm like, you know what? Milk's a big girl.
For me?
Yeah, they had some crazy questions for you.
I'm excited. All right, let's go.
So one of the not so bad ones was they wanted to know what are your sexual turn-ons and why?
Sexual turn-ons.
Good luck though. Doesn't mean you're gonna get her.
I like somebody who could talk to me. Like that's a big turn-on for me. Like stimulate my mind. Cause if I feel like you're slow or I don't want to say stupid. If I feel like if you say ignorant things, it's gonna turn me off.
Okay.
Especially for a man. Like I like a intelligent man. Somebody who has stuff going for themselves. So that's a turn on for me.
Do you think that has anything to do with your nationality and your sign?
Kinda, because Geminis are very adventurous. Like we like spontaneous. We're even though we're all over the place, we like to do everything.
Okay.
But me being Spanish, I don't know if
I only say that because, you know, I've had my fair share of women, you know what I mean? And I know a little bit about you because we're friends, right? Yeah. So I know you're Hispanic. I know that you're a Gemini. And I've run into that combination, you know what I mean, more than once. You know what I mean?
So how
that's
you
why
feel
I asked
about
that.
Geminis?
When it comes to this topic, I do feel like that's true. As far as like your sign and where you're from, I do feel like you guys want mental stimulation. As far as like, I'm supposed to know, you know, what you want kind of thing. I know that
Read
sounds
my
crazy.
mind.
Yeah, you want your mind to be read. And they probably gonna be like, well, that's all women and stuff like that. But if someone is out there, you've dated a Hispanic, Gemini, female, you know what I'm talking about.
But I feel like Geminis too are pleasers.
Like, oh yeah,
we like to please.
I could say that.
Feel like you disappointed in us, we want to fix it. Like, so I don't know.
I mean, I like that. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at that.
They're very
at all.
catering. But Spanish women are very catering though too. Like,
yeah, I mean, I had this conversation. At the end of the day, I think that y'all kind of grew up like that in y'all culture, but I grew up with both parents, and not saying that has anything to do with it, but I just want to throw that out there before I say what I'm about to say. I feel like there are some black women who grow up that way also. That's all. That's why I like to leave it, because I know that the comments is always going to be crazy with this particular subject. So music-wise, right? I know, are you a big fan of Sukihana?
I love Suki.
Love is Suki. Crazy.
I love Suki.
You don't even know. All right, cool. You love her music.
I love her as a person because I feel like she's free. She's just being herself.
Okay, cool. So she has this thing, right, where she's promoting eating ass, right? How do you feel about that? Because you say you love her. That's why I'm like, you sure you love her? Like, I don't have nothing against her. I just want to know how women feel about this wave. I think, I want to know what you think. Forget me.
So, we know I like girls and guys. I've eaten my girlfriend's ass before.
I don't believe you. I can't see it. I have,
and it was in Puerto Rico. But if my man likes that, I'm gonna do that for my man.
Okay, that's a whole different ballgame. I have
no problem.
So like, you just put your face in it, or like, just like that, whipped cream, or like
whipped cream is crazy. If he asks
whipped cream is crazy. You eat it
already. He asked me to put whipped cream in his butt. We took it too far.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
I'm not with none of that. God bless those men. You know what I mean? I'm not judging them, but it's not for me. You know what I mean? Another crazy question one of your fans had. You got some crazy fans. They was like, do you have any anal sex stories? I told you they got crazy. They got crazy. I'm like, yo, they couldn't wait. Because you know what I do? I block you or restrict you. And then I do a little poll.
Because I definitely did not know that you did this.
I always do that because if you see the poll, then you know it's about you. But then when people throw them questions, it's like, oh, okay, cool. She won't see these questions. She won't see all this stuff.
That's crazy. I want to know about my asshole.
I mean, yeah. However you want to answer it.
I'm gonna answer. Nothing off limits. I actually just started. I did a butt plug one time, and I just started maybe like last month.
Well, you did like the glow in the dark joints?
No, not those. The ones where they be in the
that
shit look fire. Though. I ain't gonna hold you when that shit be clapping and the lights be flickering. But no, I'm not that advanced yet. I just did the little vibrating one, but I'm not gonna lie. The person who did it was very gentle with me because they know that I'm only trying stuff with them, so they know that I haven't done that before. But it was nice.
It's funny that you said that about the glow in the dark because
I'm just be fine. Matter of fact, I'm about to go buy one after this.
Yo, it do look fire though. I'll say that.
When it's clapping.
It do look
the
fire.
Lights. All right.
It do look fire.
I'm just trying to tell you something.
All right, so on the orgasm side, right? This is an interesting question. I don't think I ever asked anybody this. Have you ever had an orgasm in your sleep?
No.
No?
You asked that?
Huh? I've never asked that, but I think it's cool. Like, not cool, but I think it's an interesting question. Like, have you ever had an orgasm in your sleep?
No orgasm in my sleep, but I've had like dreams about hunching people.
About punching people?
Hunching. So I don't like to say like
what's hunching?
Fucking or like
having sex, intercourse. You say hunching?
Hunching.
Where the hell do you get that word from? Let's talk
Florida.
about that. Florida? Okay, cool.
We use that in Florida.
All right, you know
hunching,
what I mean?
like having sex with me. Like
I'ma just chill out.
Me.
Shouts out to South Florida and all that, man. Whatever. All right, speaking of sex though, do you have any regretful sex stories? Like some sex that you regretted?
Oh Lord, yeah. So I had sex with this guy and he was fiending for me for like a very, very long time. And then I don't know what happened. I don't even know why I gave him a try, but he pissed me off because he kept his glasses on the whole time.
What do you mean?
Like,
oh, his shades?
No, his glasses. Like,
what's wrong with that? He want to see.
Why are you having sex with me with glasses on? And you know, like sometimes when you have glasses, you have to push it up. So just imagine like missionary and he's on top and pushing up. And then I was done, right? Like I didn't come or nothing, right? So I'm trying to in a nice way tell him like, you know, it's time for him to go. I'm like, yo, let's turn on the fan. It's kind of hot in here. He gonna say, I think we should turn the fan off because I think it's drying you out.
Yeah, that was
I want to let you know it was not the fan.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. Oh man.
It was you and the glasses.
Damn. Oh man. Okay. Damn. I feel bad for boy now. I wasn't ready for that. How do you all right. How do I even move on from that? All right, cool. So something else that I always wanted to talk about this too, right? This whole wave of women calling men sassy. Well, first of all, do you think he was sassy?
No, he wasn't sassy.
Okay, cool. I want to know why women overuse the word sassy. Like everything, no matter what you do, oh, you sassy.
I don't like that.
I know, but how do you feel about that? Let's talk about those women, man. Let's talk
about them.
Huh?
Let's talk about them. I don't like that. I don't feel like men are sassy. I just feel like they entitled to how they feel. If I feel a way about something, I'm gonna say it. As if he feel a way about something, he should be able to express how he feel about it. I mean, in a respectful way. Mm-hmm. But just I think they were saying that if men smoke hookah, they sassy too.
That's
or if men block, if I
block you,
you sassy.
If I talk back to you.
If you deserve to get blocked, you gonna get blocked.
That's what I'm saying.
And pass me the hookah. The fuck?
I've definitely blocked females. Hookah, it's like I'm smoking. Like what? Like I don't. Get
like
it.
I'm doing the same thing you're doing.
Like I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't like that. We need to stop. That's not a trend. We need to stop that. Sassy is done off.
Yeah, I think it's overused. It's like one of those words like misogynistic. Oh, you're misogynistic. You know, you don't even know what that word means.
It's just saying something because you got a mouth.
You know what I mean? It's like I don't hate women. That's what it means. You think I hate women? Like just because things are not going your way, I hate women? Come on, sis. Come on. You need to chill out. You need to chill out. So mad random, I definitely made sure to get a haircut because something I know that you want to talk about. This is me. This question is me.
Yo,
hat fishing. I made sure I left the hair.
Talk about it.
I left my hat in the crib. I got a haircut, shaved. You know what I mean? Made sure I was. They can't see me, but you can. But you can.
His hairline look nice.
Thank you.
His hairline look nice, friend. But let's talk about it because I'm tired. It has to stop.
What's your problem with hat fishes?
So let's first of all talk about what it is.
Okay.
Right? So let me paint the picture for you. Like, we go outside, we in a club, I see a man and I'm like, damn, he look good, right? But he got on a hat. I have to slowly approach the situation because there's a very, very good chance that if he take that hat off, the hairline looks crazy. Or there is no hairline. Right?
Okay, so you like men with hair.
You don't have to have hair, even if you are baldy. I mean, I don't really date baldies, but if you are baldy and you look good, then it's okay. But don't go outside knowing that you got a bad hairline and you just keep putting on hats over and over and over and over again. Just be yourself. Bring the hairline outside with you.
But what if the hat complements his outfit? What if it's wintertime?
I want to let you know they only wearing the hat because the hairline is messed up.
I don't know. I mean, it's possible. You know what I mean? But wouldn't you say that that's the equivalent of women wearing makeup? Because there's some women out here wearing makeup, and once the makeup come on, I don't know who you are. It's never happened to me.
We're not gonna talk about that. We talk about it.
Why we can't talk about that? What?
All right, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Do you see those things on Instagram where they be doing the transformations when they put the makeup and stuff on?
That's crazy. And I don't want to badmouth women. I just want to keep it fair here. You know what I mean? I don't bash men. I don't bash women.
Nose, everything.
Exactly. I like to bash people. When something's wrong, it's wrong. If I'm wrong, yeah, gotta be. You know what I mean? But hat fishing and makeup is one and the same to me. Can we at least agree on that?
Okay, yeah, we can. We can. I'm not gonna do that. We could be fair. Cause but also that's an insecurity thing. Like you have an insecurity about your hairline, just like they have an insecurity about their face, or they may have really bad acne.
I don't know. I think that's the all right. So I don't like what you did there because then it kind of looks like, okay, cool. It's an insecurity for men, but you gave an excuse for the women that got makeup. Like it's like you team girl.
No,
right, cool.
You wearing that hat for a reason.
Yeah, because it matched with my sneakers. Or the outfit.
But you have a good hairline, so you're not in that category.
I'm speaking for the men who don't. This was hard work. You know what I mean? I was stressed out.
Somebody told me the other day that they paid for their hairline. Because I got caught with the hat fishing.
They gotta stop. Yeah, fellas, y'all gotta stop doing that, bro. You gotta stop. Stop stressing out. You know what I mean? Don't have your hair dried out. I know it's stuff on my page right now and I didn't know. You know what I mean? I was young. But you gotta oil your scalp, oil your beard and stuff like that. Yeah. You gotta treat your hair good, man. Just like your skin, especially if you're getting older. The
catch is when he took off the hat after he telling me that he paid for the hairline was still bad.
Damn. Just let it go, bro. Just go bald, grow your beard, and hit the gym.
Yeah, baldy locks.
Baldy locks is crazy. That was uncalled for. That was very uncalled for.
Baldy locks.
But speaking of paying for stuff, right? I want to flip something real quick, right? If a woman takes a man on a vacation, is he obligated to give her dick?
No.
I don't think you believe that.
No.
Why? So if you fly a man out, and he's not obligated to dick you down?
First of all, if we're going out anywhere, flying out, we already done did it. We already established that we're talking, we're in a situation. But if I didn't establish that yet, no. Because I don't feel like I'm obligated to have sex with somebody if they decide to fly me out. That was my decision to fly him out.
Okay. So there's no argument there. I don't believe you, though. I ain't gonna front. I don't believe you. Because I like what you did there, though. You was like, if we probably already fucking, that's kind of like the scapegoat a little bit.
Because we already know. If we already doing that, when we go out the country or wherever we going, you already know what it's hitting for.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave that one alone. So earlier you mentioned, we were talking about, you like women, you like men and stuff like that. What are some of what's your best girl-on-girl relations? I mean, you got a girl-on-girl situation or story or ex-female boo?
The best girl I ever been with was the one that I flew to Florida for, that I went to live there. I was with her for like 3 years. I was really in love.
Okay.
But she was a cheating asshole.
I mean, let's talk about the positive. You know what I mean? So what made it the best?
She exposed me to a lot of things that I'm doing now, like with the bottle service, celebrities. I was already doing that when I was in Florida. So that's why New York don't faze me.
You came out here ready, war ready.
Yeah. She instilled a lot of like love in me. Like she always was supportive of everything I did. She spoiled me. I got whatever I wanted. That was the first time that I was ever really welcomed in somebody else's family like that. Like as a girlfriend, like even though they didn't accept that she liked girls, they loved me. Like I even lived with them for like a year.
Sheesh.
Yeah, they loved me. I still talk to them to this day.
Okay. That's what's up. I mean, that kind of does. I asked that for a reason. That kind of leads me to my next question. So I remember last episode, because one of the questions I like to ask, is in a word that you had to pay for sex, right? What's the most that you would pay for some sex, right? That's not what I'm asking you today. Mm-hmm. Not well, yes and no. Last time I asked you, what's the most you would pay for some dick? You said a number, but then the number that was funny and the way you said it was funny. It's like, a little 500. A little 500. A little 500, which is a good number.
Too much.
Now, would you pay for pussy, though? You feel me? Like, let's flip the script.
I feel like I wouldn't have to pay for pussy.
Nah, I'm talking about in a world where you had to pay for pussy. You had to pay for the pooms.
Yeah.
How much?
Same. A little 500.
Why is it a little 500?
Because I told you, like, if
but you like girls more. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
Right? You said that also.
Right,
so
but that's what I'm saying. So I would put in more work for a female to where I wouldn't have to pay. But if I did have to pay, she would get the same amount. It's no different. It's still a private part.
So you don't like, one might think that you don't like pussy more than men. It's equal.
No, I do. I love
women. You love women. You like women more than men, but you wouldn't pay more for pussy than you would pay for dick.
Mm-mm.
That's interesting.
I feel like it's way more pussy out here. So like,
you think so?
I think so. I feel like in my brain, it's way more pussy out here than dick. And pussy, I feel like with girls, a girl would have sex with another girl easier than she would have sex with a man.
Why
man.
do you think so?
I feel like it's a comfortability. Like we got the same thing, we have the same emotions, same like feelings. So it's like easier to sleep with a woman.
Y'all out here stealing our pussy. That's crazy.
No, dead ass.
That's crazy to me. That's you know what? I'm about to say something. I'm gonna chill. All right. So, what do you think is like your dream girl?
Oh, I really want a femme like me that has hustle like me. We support each other like equal. Just she's grinding like I grind. Like somebody who got something going for themselves. The same. Stylish. She gotta be flavy. Like, I want to walk out like two bad bitches holding hands.
Okay, I like that. Let's get a little deeper though. So no, it's not about me. So what the ass got to look like? What the hips, the complexion? You like coffee?
I like titties.
You like titties?
I like titties. Your ass can't be flat.
I like titties too. I ain't gonna front. I like titties.
I love
too.
titties.
I like titties. I'm a titty. I like ass too, but I'm heavy titty guy also.
I think it's because I don't have no titties.
Okay.
I think that's really what it boils down.
Well, the way your shape is set up, it's like you kind of small up top, but then I think the bottom kind of surprises people. Like, whoa, I ain't think she had all that. You know what I mean?
Bro, I think God knew what he was doing, because if I had titties, I'd be an extra problem than I already.
I mean, you could always get them done.
Oh, I am.
Oh, damn! I let the cat out the hat.
I want to.
How many cups we going? Like,
honestly,
2 scoops.
Right now, I'm a little A. So I just want to be maybe like a B or a C. I don't want nothing too crazy. Like, just to fit my body, to make it like proportioned. Nothing like double D's or wilding out. Nah.
Double D's is crazy. I know a girl, she had a double, like a double H or something like that in Florida.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
I know somebody with a Z cup.
That's crazy. A Z cup is, I gotta see that to believe.
They have to get their bras custom made.
I gotta see that to believe that. Because a double H was crazy. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Tallahassee and all that. But a double H is crazy. So a Z, like, I gotta see that. There's no way she had a Z.
Z is wicked.
There's no way she has a Z. Like, how do you? I'm off that. Anyway, so dream guy, because the fellas need to know too. What do they got a chance with you too?
I'm not dating no more. But I feel like it's the same. I just look for a person that's very like supportive. They have to have their own hustle, a good like head on their shoulders. I don't need no lazy bum behavior, because it don't make sense for who I am. So I just need somebody to match my fly. But I need somebody also that is a good listener, because I talk a lot.
Okay.
I talk a lot. So I don't know.
Yeah, but what they gotta look like is, it's guys that's gonna see this.
The
you know what I mean?
hairline gotta be
push-ups.
nice. You already know that.
They gotta be what?
The hairline gotta be nice.
The hairline, yeah, we know about that.
Nails have to be done.
Okay.
Hygiene is a must.
Okay.
You have to smell good. If I don't
complexion,
double
big
back,
arms,
then it's a problem.
Okay, like you like the muscle type guys?
No, you don't have to have muscles. I like tall.
Of course.
I love tall.
Of course, yeah, I love tall.
I gotta like tippy toe up there. I like to be picked up like a little baby. So
I feel like you would definitely settle down with a guy, but you would settle down with a girl too?
I see myself like marrying a woman.
Marrying a woman. Okay, cool. Interesting. So how would that? I don't want to say how would that work, because that stuff does happen all the time. But like, you can see it. So I didn't see that. Yeah, that kind of messed up my question. So new question. I just thought about this. Right? You ever thought about being with a man and a guy? Like the
A
whole
man and a woman together?
a man and a guy is crazy. Yeah, that'd be crazy. A man and a woman. Excuse me.
I tried the whole like polygamy thing, and I just realized that I'm not a sharer. Like I can't do it.
But all right,
But maybe I can. I'm not gonna say. All right, let me take that back. The problem is I like to be the queen. So if I'm not
selfish
here, okay, we could say that to a point.
Everybody's selfish.
If I'm not here and they're like right here, then it can't work. Or okay, we can even be equal, but it has to be equal. It can't be like one more than the other. It can't do that. It has to be either equal or me above, or it's not gonna work.
Oh, so you can't be
I can't be the bottom.
You can't be the bottom. So no side chick for you.
No.
Okay. What about 2 guys?
No.
2 girls? Look
Yeah,
at you. Ain't about
we
a bitch.
could work.
I don't even want to.
We could work.
2 pussies. You greedy. All right, so moving along, right? In a relationship, how long do you feel like a woman should wait in a relationship to get engaged?
I actually did it wasn't a skit. I don't know what you call it. Like, those questionnaires that they be having like in Times Square and stuff like that. I did something like that, and they asked me, how long do you think is good enough to marry somebody?
Mm-hmm.
Or no, something was like, do you think you can marry somebody in a year? And I said no, because I feel like you really don't know a person in a year.
Some people say 2 years. Men's supposed to know in 2 years. Some people say 5 years.
No, you don't really know the person. So I feel like maybe 3 years, at least 3 years.
At least you think 3 years is enough?
Yeah.
3 years will go by quick, though.
Because I feel like by 3 years, majority of the people you gonna have done lived with them. You met their family already. You know their mannerisms. You know when they fed up. You know when to leave them alone. You know what to do with them in 3 years. 1 year, you really don't know. And people can still hide who they are.
That's what I'm saying. But you don't think that can happen in 3 years, too?
Nah.
Come on.
I don't think so. You
People
cannot keep that up that long.
Some people can. I think some people
3 years
can.
is wicked.
What's that? About 900 plus days or something, some shit like that.
You deserve an Oscar.
Exactly. There's people out here that got Oscars in the crib.
Sick, though, but why would you want to?
I don't know.
Hide that for.
That's what we don't know.
We're gonna ask them that. We gonna ask them.
Are you a big fan? Well, I know you talked about the butt plugs. Are you a big fan of toys?
The butt plug I could do without.
Okay.
The rose. It's my best friend.
Don't we know it?
I'm open to other toys too. I done got spanked before, so I'm
like
open.
with your hand, like somebody's hand, or like they get a paddle.
Both.
I like that for you.
Yeah, I like.
I couldn't hold that in. That's not even my shit, but I like that for you.
I'm willing to try it once.
That's some.
I'm definitely let you know I do.
Was it by a guy or girl?
It was by a guy.
I'm about to say, oh nah, you.
I went to a party. I went to a party actually, and I tried it out. It wasn't by somebody I was like intimate with.
What kind of party was this?
An adult party.
They was out here wilding. All right, I'm with you.
Adult party.
An adult party. All right, cool. So as for the reason I asked you about the toy, right, is because I wanted to know. I had an experience, but I wanted to know from a female perspective, do you feel like that these toys and vibrators, they desensitize a woman from the real thing?
Yeah.
I think so too.
Especially the rose, because I feel like I've actually read before that if you continue to like play with yourself or use toys, that it actually makes it harder for somebody else to make you orgasm.
See what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking shit up. You know what I mean? I tell people, yo, stop jerking off. Stop playing with your pussy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just hold it down.
Actually, if you hold it in too, it helps with like inside your body, like skin, makes you glow, everything. You're not supposed to come all the time like that. So
okay.
It's releasing like the nutrients in your body.
Okay. You know what's funny? I kind of knew that about men, but I never really thought about it for women. But it kind of makes sense. You know what I mean? It's kind of the same shit as cum. So, you know what I mean? Sexual energy and shit like that. So it should work the same way and stuff like that. Okay. You've done a little bit of acting, right? Like you could would you consider your skits acting?
Yeah, and music videos too.
Okay, cool, perfect. You know what I mean? You're giving off an illusion. Because same thing, you did a little bit of exotic dancing and stuff like that. I'm assuming that when you did these things, you showing them a fantasy. She don't really like you, bro. She wants your money.
It's still hard for me though.
What do you mean?
Like not the skits so much because I already have a creative mind. So if you tell me to do something, like I'm doing it. But music videos, sometimes it's hard for me to find my sexy. Like,
really?
Yeah, really hard for me to find my sexy.
I don't know. I think people watching might beg to differ based on your outfit.
Well, thank you.
I'm just
but
saying.
Yeah, it's more so my face.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like I have a resting like don't talk to me face. So it's like everywhere, even in my pictures. I'm struggling with that right now.
I mean, I think that's good. It keeps your skin tight, less wrinkles and stuff like that. So it's a catch-22 to everything. You know what I mean?
But I gotta do more. Like, I actually just the shoot that I just did with the Venom and the Spider-Woman. The photographer was telling me like you gotta like have more like seductive eyes, like lusty eyes, which is true. I gotta be in the mirror more.
Okay, no problem. Now, as far as acting goes, right? If someone were to play your autobiography, who would play you? You know what I mean? Like, who do you think would play you?
That's a tough question.
I know. I like it.
I don't know. I don't feel like anybody knows me enough right now to...
Not even somebody famous? You don't have a favorite actor or somebody that looks like you?
Everybody say I look like Ice Spice.
I just think you light skinned.
I think that's what it is too. Or Gina. That pisses me off when they say I look like Gina.
Gina, from Martin?
Yeah. I don't like that. She has a big ass head.
So what? Nah, you know what it is? I bet. Look, hear me out, right? Like, your head is not big, but I could kind of see the Gina a little bit. Not just in the face. She kind of got the buns too, and you kind of got the buns. See what I'm saying? So
I thought she was gonna say her personality is big.
I don't know. Well, she is kind of funny too. She was funny on there. She was funny on there. You know what I mean? But
Gina telling me I look like Gina is crazy. The latest one that I heard was Jessica Dime. I feel like I don't look like Jessica Dime.
Okay, and you get Ice Spice. Who else do you get?
There's this girl. I think her name is Storm Reed.
Okay,
she looks just like me. Like,
what about Lotto?
Yeah, I get that sometimes.
See, you like Lotto.
I like Lotto.
You want to clap.
She's fine.
You want to clap. She is though.
Shout out to Lotto.
Let me stop. But shout out to Lotto. We would love to have you on here. You know what I mean? I'm gonna cut that part out when I said. Anyway, sure, I got lost in the sauce. All right, cool. So last question. You know what I mean? Before we get you out of here and get your shout outs and stuff like that, this is one of my favorite questions. What's 7 things that Milk can't live without?
Oh, my lip plumper.
Lip plumper. So like it plumps your lips.
Yeah. So like when you I have it on right now actually. So when you put it on your lips, it tingles a little bit, but it makes your lips like luscious.
It makes it look like that, or your shit really swell up? I
think it swells up.
Yo,
I actually I feel it tingling. So I don't feel it getting bigger, but I look at it and I can tell like my lips are larger. So it does what it does. I paid $28 for that thing. It better.
Okay, all right. I didn't know, because I don't pay attention to the products like that. That's an interesting one. So a lot
of girls use that.
Lip plumper, number one. I didn't know about that.
My cell phone, because Instagram's on it, and
that's a good one. People don't usually say that
for me to work.
So lip plumper, cell phone.
Purses. I cannot live without purses. I love purses.
Okay, shouts out to purses. Show the purse, girl. Show the you know what I mean? The Michael Jackson leather Jackson purse.
Closet one, but this is what I'm rocking today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it matches my shoes if y'all could see it.
Okay, throw the shoes up. Mm-hmm. So we got lip plumper, we got the cell phone, and then we got shoes. 4 more.
What else? Hair.
Hair, okay.
I cannot live without hair. Hair color. I'm gonna say hair color.
So is that 2 things or just?
Okay, we could do that as 2. Hair.
I gave it
hair
to you.
Color.
Hair and a hair color. Damn.
What else?
2 more.
Heels.
Heels, okay.
Love heels.
1 more.
And I want to be nice and say Breezy's Angels.
Shouts out to that, man.
Shout out to Breezy's Angels.
Nah, this was great. Before we let you go, let them know where they can find you, what you got going on in the future and stuff like that. Shout out whoever, whatever you want to shout out. And then let's bring it home. Bring us home.
So you guys can find me on Instagram at milk_the mermaid. You can get your hair colored by me by Color Me Milk _ and Nebulas Closet. Like I said, shout out to everybody who love me. Big Breezy's Angels, Angel Tings only. Shout out to my friend Hotrod for having me back, because I've been fiending to have my individual interview. I know I've been bugging the hell out of you.
Nah, it's all right, man. I appreciate you, man. This is a great episode.
Thank you for this opportunity, and I hope everybody likes this. Make sure y'all tune into my friend Hotrod's podcast, y'all, because this man is working.
Well, one last thing. I need one favor from you. Can you do a drop for the Hotrod Show? I don't mean drop it like it's hot. I just need you to say, I mean, unless you want to, but I just want you to say you're not rocking with the Hotrod Show.
You're not rocking with the Hotrod Show. You like how I said that?
I love it. I love it.